Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Heidi, and on this video I want to talk about my bracelet. This is the Cartier love bracelet with the 4 diamonds that I purchased a year ago for my birthday, and I want to give a review and like a wear and tear. I got this last year as a special birthday splurge for myself because I've been wanting this bracelet for years. I went to the boutique and the lady, she suggested to get the size 16, and at first I thought it was too small, but she insisted that this size is the perfect fit for me because if it was the 17, it would move around more and would be able to slide off of my hand. And now having it for a year, I feel like she was definitely right because the size is really perfect. It doesn't really move around that much. It moves, okay, but it fits comfortable on my wrist. Sometimes I even have to check and see if I still have it on because I don't really feel it there sometimes. They have 3 different gold options. They have the white gold, rose gold, and the yellow gold. I went with the yellow gold because it just popped a lot more against my skin tone, so I just went with that. When I first got the bracelet, I already knew that getting it and owning it, that I would have to be okay with the bracelet getting scratched. I already knew that because I saw other reviews here on YouTube, people saying that, yeah, the bracelet gets scratched. But even though I got the bracelet, I still wasn't prepared for that. Owning this bracelet for the past year has become an emotional roller coaster for me, and just learning a lot about myself. Not only about myself, but it's also kind of like a metaphor to life. Just owning this bracelet, it's amazing that a bracelet can really have such a meaningful impact, emotional impact on somebody. But on me it did, because this is a really pricey bracelet, and when I first got it in the boutique, it's really shiny and really beautiful, and I was really aware of my surroundings. I really became aware of my surroundings because I did not want to get the bracelet scratched. And I was really amazed by owning this bracelet on how much I bump into things and I don't really notice. Whether it be a table, chair, kitchen counter, you name it, I would bump into it and really didn't even know it. Just casually, it wasn't like a hard, just casually, just pass by something. But with the bracelet on, I noticed everything, and I was trying to be careful for a good month or two and not to bump into things. And yeah, that was like really stressful. It was a little bit of anxiety trying to be aware of my surroundings all the time and not to bump into things so I can avoid getting this bracelet scratched. That for me was a bit challenging for a month or two, getting used to that. Where I noticed that I got my bracelet scratched the most was at the kitchen, whether it be cleaning the kitchen counter or cooking, because you have to chop things, and eventually you might just accidentally bump your wrist against the kitchen counter and therefore causing bracelet to get scratched. Even though I already knew it, I already knew that the bracelet was going to get scratched. Mentally, I wasn't prepared. Like, I just had a hard time. I gave myself a hard time every time I would bump and scratch my bracelet. I was like, oh my god, like, how can I be so clumsy? How can I not see that? And I was really hard on myself for every time that I would feel my bracelet getting you know, bumping into something and getting scratched. But after a while, I had to let go because I cannot live like this. You know, I cannot be walking around worried and no. And plus, I figured there's a lot of people that own this bracelet and they probably most likely have scratches on their bracelet as well. It's just part of the bracelet. So yeah, I had to learn how to let go. You know, just learn to embrace the just what happens and learn to let go is just part of the look of the bracelet, I guess. Scratches is also part of the look. As far as taking the bracelet off, during this whole time that I've owned it, I have not taken the bracelet off at all, not even to clean it. I clean it while I have it on. I just get like a Q-tip and the cleaning solution that they gave me at the boutique and just clean it around like so, and you know, just get the Q-tip and clean it in the inside like that. But you know, I just told the sales associate if she can do me the favor and put the bracelet on me right there in the boutique, and she did it for me. And I have to say she did a really incredible job because I really haven't had to go back and screw it tight again because she really went in there. And how I can tell if the screws are tight or not is just by looking at so here is the little screw. Just by looking at so where you screw the bracelet on, it looks like a nail. So if it's out of line, then I will know that, you know, the screw moved and it's probably loose, but it has not moved. It stayed the exact same angle to when I first purchased it. The sales associate at the boutique did. She really went in there and tightened it really tight. But let's see if I can show you some of the scratches. Where I noticed where I got most of my scratches is in this part of the bracelet because the kitchen, you know, I cook and I clean, and so when you're cleaning, whether it be kitchen counter, tables, or anything, it's more likely that your wrist or the bracelet is going to bump into the table and the surface area. Also, when I cook and I'm cutting things, it's going to slam against the kitchen counter. This area, this part of the bracelet, I notice more scratches than the outer portion, than this area of the bracelet. Let me show you guys some of the scratches. Let's see if my camera picks it up. So those are some of the scratches right there. And in this side, there's not that many scratches. There are a few scratches. I don't know if there's a couple of scratches there. And this is the screw. But yeah, on this side of the wrist, the inner portion is where, but yeah, as you guys were able to see, this portion of the bracelet has the most scratches. And yeah, I'm okay with that. I could try to like turn the bracelet around and that, but I don't know, I don't think I would like that look. Overall, the bracelet still has a shine to it. It's still really nice. The diamonds are still in there, so the bracelet is very well made. It's very industrial in the sense that it's meant to be worn hard. You know, it's not a delicate jewelry. I'm able to wear this all day, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I really feel comfortable with this bracelet on. I feel like it has become part of me now. The bracelet has its own story because of the scratches that it has accumulated over time. And it's almost like a metaphor to life, how we all get scratches and bumps and scratches in our life, and it's just a story that happens in our journey through life. So that's what this bracelet represents to me. I know for some people they like to call it the love bracelet regarding a couple. For me, it's more of a metaphor to life. I really love everything about this bracelet. I didn't think that I would love it this much because prior to owning this bracelet, I really wasn't one to own a lot of bracelets because usually they would break on me and I would lose them. But this, I've had no issue with it, breaking or losing it. Like, it's been on there ever since I bought it. I even have to check sometimes to make sure that it's still there because oftentimes I don't even feel that I have it on because it feels really comfortable. But yeah, that is my review regarding this bracelet. I think it is a really great buy. It is a good investment. It's a jewelry that can last a lifetime, literally. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next video. Bye.